All right, good evening. I'm actually coming to you tonight from Savannah, Georgia. I'm staying at the Hampton Inn and Suites in room 540, as you saw. It's what's called the Hampton Inn and Suites Savannah Historic District, which they have two with that title. One is on Bay Street. We're at the one on West Oglethorpe, which is at Oglethorpe and Martin Luther King. It's at that intersection. You got a nice sink area here. Got some cupboard space. Of course, the usual mini fridge. Microwave, some more drawers down there. Hello. Typical bathroom. With the soaps and the shampoos. Typical shower. Pretty standard for Hampton Inn, you know, that part of it, the restroom part of it. But this other part, this whole open area, having a secondary sink out here to wash your hands, prepare coffee, get ice. And then over here we have 2 queen beds in our room. This is what's called the 2 queens suite. And then the TV is kind of in a weird spot. I'm not a huge fan of where the TV is at. And then as you see here, with everything going on this year, they've got the remote marked off that it's sanitized. They gave us some extra hand wipes here. The thing I love about this hotel is the location. You can't beat this location. I just got this hotel for free for 3 nights. I only have to pay $69 plus tax for the parking, because the parking is 23 bucks a night. But we ended up turning in my voucher that we get from the Hilton credit card that we have, and then we just turned in points for the other 2 nights. It was like 24,000 for the one night, maybe 19,000 for the other, so it wasn't bad at all. But 3 nights completely free to stay in walking distance to Savannah right before Christmas time. We're gonna have a good time on this trip, other than the fact that it's a little bit chilly for us Floridians. It's supposed to be down in the 30s tonight. Okay, I'm here on the 2nd floor. You see here they have like salon C, you can rent the meeting space. They have several meeting rooms here on this floor. So here's a B. They've also got restrooms down here. Tip, if you're staying in a room with multiple people and someone's using the restroom, these restrooms on floor number 2 by the meeting rooms, big restrooms, they're very clean. See, here's kind of what the meeting room looks like inside. I know it's a little dark in here. Pretty decent sized space. This was all 3 of the meeting rooms done up together, but it's a pretty decent sized space if you're in need of a meeting at this hotel. By the main elevators, on every single floor, all 5 floors, they have trash. They've got ice machine and vending. So this is the pool area here at the Hampton Inn. It's a little bit too chilly to be going swimming. It's been in the 30s at night. Ooh, there's a swimmer now. Now here's the fitness center. You see the hours are from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. You have to have your key card to get in. Yeah, and the only way to get to this is to connect through where the pool is at. It's our 3rd day here. It took us our 3rd day to finally get down here. We saw it from the outside, but we didn't know how to get here. It's just the usual standard kind of equipment in here. All right, so we're wrapping up our final day here in Savannah. We ended up staying here at the Hampton Inn and Suites for 3 nights. Overall, we had a very, very good stay. But there was, you know, the hotel location-wise, to me, you're not necessarily in the heart of everything. You're just off of the path, you're on MLK and Oglethorpe, which is a good location still for walking around. It's a very good spot to be for if you're walking to like the squares, if you're walking onto River Street. You're not that far. You're maybe like a 15-minute walk is all from everything. And even the furthest side where like Leopold's is at, and on Houston Street, and the Pirates House restaurant, the furthest squares that are over on the eastern side. When you're looking at the map, they're on the far right side. Those squares still are maybe a 30-40 minute walk is all, so it's not bad at all. So location wise, definitely is a plus here. Like I said, this little pool area is nice if the weather's warmer. Now to the part that was kind of the issues for us. We ended up staying here. We used a voucher for one night and points for the other 2 nights, so we only had to pay the parking, which was $23. So that's one of the issues, is parking. Right outside this wall that you see here, behind this wall, is their parking lot, and then behind the building back that way, there's a very tiny parking lot as well. Now they do have a parking garage that's behind the Embassy Suites. The Embassy Suites is back there. That's that big brick building you see right there. That's the Embassy Suites. Behind the Embassy Suites, there's a parking garage, and the parking garage is adequate. It's fine. It's not that far of a walk. It takes you 4 or 5 minutes to walk. And you can drop off here in this alleyway and drop off your suitcases and all that stuff and whoever your passengers are, and then drive over to the parking garage and park. So that's one thing that's not the greatest, is like if it's raining, who wants to have to walk a block to get to your car when, you know, the parking's kind of limited out here. So if you get here, like if you're a late arriving person, you may be relegated to parking in the parking garage. Now on to the other things I kind of saw as cons for this location was when you hear about like Southern hospitality, to me the Southern hospitality was lacking here, with the exception of one of the staff members, Sean Wilson, who checked us in the night we arrived and also was here last night on our final night working out at the front desk. She is unbelievably awesome, very sweet, very kind lady. Everybody else that worked here seems like they're just kind of going through the motions. They're not rude, they're just get you through, you know, like when you go for the breakfast, for instance, with COVID, you wait in line for breakfast, you tell them what you want and they get it for you, and it's like they just seem, the people working there just seem like they just want to get you in and out. You're just a number in a body to get them through until 10 o'clock when breakfast ends. It doesn't seem like there's no above and beyond hospitality at all. We had an issue where our keys stopped working every morning. When we'd leave the hotel, we were fine, and we'd come back in the evening after walking around the city all day, and we couldn't even get in our room. We couldn't get in the parking garage if we had taken our car. We had to get the keys reset every single day, and the other girl that was there, it didn't seem like she gave a crap if my key worked or not, to be honest. And then the other thing that I would complain about here, on Sunday morning, the hotel was a lot more full than it was the other 2 days, and when I went to take a shower, and it wasn't late, I took a shower at 8 something in the morning, maybe 8:15 in the morning, there was no hot water. I had to take a freezing cold shower. I even waited like 20-30 minutes to turn the water off, turn it back on, and it was still freezing. But all in all, overall, I would definitely recommend this hotel. Location wise, you can't beat it. The price, yes, I know we stayed with points, but even the price, like right now for the hotel this weekend, it was only like 99 bucks, which is awesome. I'm sure COVID has something to do with it, trying to keep the rooms moving, keep them filling up, but it was just overall it was a very good stay. I would definitely stay here again. Just check the hot water before you get in the shower, let me tell you. All right, see you guys down the road. See you soon.